Anyway, why did I do that? Welcome back to BellaBoo's Lunches. If you're new, welcome. Today we are making sandwich spreads, an easy way to switch up your sandwich game. This one is an avocado mayo made with avocados and not mayo. And then we have a garlic dill cream cheese. And lastly, we will be making a honey mustard poppy seed mayo. They're all so delicious, and you're going to want to add these to your next sandwich. The first one we're going to make is the honey mustard poppy seed mayo. So to start, you're going to add 1/4 of a cup of mayo to your bowl. To that, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 teaspoon of mustard or dried mustard, and 1/2 teaspoon of poppy seeds. Mix this all together and you have the most simple, delicious spread. And this would pair really well with ham and cheese, like a good Swiss cheese would be really great with it. I ended up spreading mine on the top and bottom half of a croissant. I added some Havarti cheese, ham, lettuce, and I even ended up cutting it in half because it was so large and gave half to Bella to pack in her lunch for that week. The next one we're going to make is the cream cheese one. I started with 4 ounces of soft cream cheese, added 1/2 tablespoon of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of dill, and 1 teaspoon of garlic. Now, for the cream cheese, I recommend letting it sit on your counter for about 30 minutes to allow the cream cheese to soften so it is easier to stir. And with the garlic, I used the garlic from my fridge. Now, you can totally use a fresh garlic clove or garlic powder, but I just prefer the minced garlic that you buy in a jar. The sandwich I made using the cream cheese spread was another croissant because we had a lot of them. We bought them from Costco, so you get like a dozen. Anyway, I ended up putting some salami, some Colby cheese, piled high with lettuce, sliced that sandwich in half, and look at how delicious this one turned out. I, of course, gave half of it to Bella, threw it in her lunch, and that was good to go. And I had the other half for my lunch the next day. The last spread that we're going to make is this avocado mayo. So you're going to take 1 large avocado, slice it in half, and add that to your food processor. You can make this in a bowl, but making it in a food processor will speed up the prep time so much. To that, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I buy the unfiltered kind. 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. However, I might suggest dropping that down to 1.5 tablespoons or 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, or add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and you can always add more. I just thought mine ended up tasting a little bit too lemony for my preference. I then added 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. Add 1/4 cup of water and 1/4 teaspoon of salt and mix it all together in your food processor. Again, you can mix this by hand, but using a food processor takes seconds. I ended up having about 3/4 cup of this avocado mayo, and even though I thought it was a little lemony, it was still so good. So I added the avocado mayo to a croissant, put on some sliced tomatoes, turkey, and a bunch of lettuce, and this is how it turned out. So good. Sliced it in half, again, shared half with Bella for her lunch, and I had the other half for my lunch the next day. So if you're looking to take your sandwich game up a notch, give one of these 3 spreads a try, or heck, try all 3 of them. They're really easy to make, and they all 3 taste very good, and they're very different, which I like because I don't enjoy eating the same thing every single day. So don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and welcome to all of our new subscribers. And comment down below which one of these spreads you think you would want to try first. I will see you in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.